guys, my name is Mama Beach. Welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you today after having a lot of coffee, so I'm really excited to do this video. Hopefully I won't talk too fast. To do a video that I never thought that I would do on my channel, and that is a video about a purse organizer. Now, I wouldn't say that I've been anti-purse organizer, but I just have never felt the need for one. You guys know I don't carry a whole lot. A lot of my purses are small. Why would I need a bag organizer? And so I was talking with my friend Lisa a couple of weeks ago, and I forget what we were talking about. I had a bag that wasn't holding its shape, and she was like, listen, I have an extra bag organizer. Why don't I mail it to you, and then you can test it out and see if you like it or not. And then you'll know if you should spend money on the one, because sometimes they can be a little bit on the pricey side, especially the nice ones. And the one she sent me to try out is a nice one. It is a Samorga, and this one is in the red color. And so you can see the material is a kind of a felt, which I felt a little weird about when I received it. I was like, really? Something this smushy is going to help a bag hold its shape? I was like, I think I was expecting it to be a more rigid material, but actually it's awesome. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I love it. I love this. And I am so shocked that I actually really, really like it. Now, will this work in all of my bags? No. But it does work in my bigger bags. So I am by no means a purse organizer expert, but let me just go over a little bit like how the sizing works and what size this one is, so that if you want to go get one, you have a little bit of information. So if you go on the Samorga website, most of their organizers are categorized by what brand of bag that it's really designed for. So this one was actually designed for a Louis Vuitton Speedy, and it was designed for the Speedy 30. So if you go on their website and you can look up Speedy 30, and then there's a dash after the number and after 30, and then there's another number, and that's how many styles they have that would fit that size Speedy. So this is style number 2. So it comes with pockets on either side. So you have outside pockets outside the organizer, inside pockets, and it's the same on both sides. And then it has this insert in the middle that is removable, that is velcroed in and removable. So if you want to just have the little pockets on the outside and inside, you can do that and have a big center area, which is what I do for a couple of my bags, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Or if you want to have more dividers, you can slip it back in. And so, and this is in the red color, obviously, but they have so many different colors, and you can go pick what works for your bags. I like that this is red because most of my doonies are red inside, so that's kind of nice to have it match the interior and not have to worry about color transfer or anything like that. So I've really been enjoying using this, and I'm going to show you how I put my stuff in it and how it looks inside a bag, and then I'm going to show you how it changes the structure of a bag that doesn't hold its shape, because it really is amazing how it helps a bag kind of stand up and fill out from the inside, and it makes it look so much better on the outside. So let's get started. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how this works in a Neverfull MM. So this was made for a Speedy, but I'm going to put it in a Neverfull MM because I want you to be able to really see inside the bag how this works. So you just take the organizer and place it inside like so. And you can see, since it wasn't really made for this size bag, there are some gaps on the sides. But I just want you to be able to see like how you can put your stuff in and organize it. So how I was doing mine the other day is putting my umbrella down on the side, my glasses case on the other side, then putting some of my smaller items in these little pockets, like my hand sanitizer, my tissues. I have this little pouch, which I've actually been keeping my keys in because I'm thinking about getting like a key clay but I wasn't sure if that idea would work for me, so I'm doing like a trial with a pouch I already have to see if I like it. And then I was putting my wallet inside one of these. And then I have another pouch here that I carry some necessities in. And I was putting it here. And then my keys, I was either just throwing in, honestly, or putting it in one of these side things here. So that is what it looks like with all the stuff I normally carry. And you can see that there is so much space in this thing, and you can rearrange it however you like. You can fit tons more stuff. The other thing I wanted to show you is if you take these out and kind of move them off to the side. Does this fit in here? I don't remember. Yes, it does. You can actually, so they have some designs that have cup holders, but I was just using these as cup holders the other day when I went out with my kids and they both had a sippy cup, and I was putting them in here and kind of using that to stand the bottles up so that they don't like roll around and tip over, which I thought worked really nicely. And I feel like these are more versatile than if you were to get the cup holder attachment. So these do work to hold bottles. So that is what it looks like inside your bag once you put your stuff in. So now I'm going to show you how it changes the shape of some of my other bags that don't have that much structure. I hope that was really helpful for you guys to see what it looked like inside the bag. So now I'm going to show you how it makes bags look on the outside. I have picked out 3 of my floppiest bags from what I have in my closet, and I'm just going to show you like the miracle of the shape that it gives these bags. So first up is a Samba satchel, a Dooney & Bourke small Samba satchel. You can see this bag really has absolutely no structure of its own. It is totally a saggy puddle of leather. And I know you're looking at this opening going, that's not going to fit in there. But it does. And do you know why? Because it is smushy, and because it's not rigid like what I said in the beginning, and I was surprised it wasn't that rigid, but it really shouldn't be that rigid, because if it's too rigid, it will not go through the small openings of these bags. And you really got to work it in and kind of just smush it in there. If I'm going to be honest, you can't be shy. So now I have it stuffed in there through the opening, see? And once I put the zipper down here, you can see the difference it makes with giving this bag shape. And I cannot smush it because the organizer is inside, and you can see everything in there, kind of all in its own little compartment. This also makes it extremely easy to switch back and forth between bags if you're somebody that switches bags daily or very frequently. If you have everything in this organizer, you just pull it out of one bag and stick it in the next one. Okay, so now let me show you this next one. This is my Coach Hobo, Legacy Hobo, and it is another smush puddle of leather. And this it does have a square base, but it is kind of a shape that you wouldn't expect to put an organizer in. So when I first tried this, I was like, I don't think this is gonna work. But then it totally worked, and it was awesome. And for a bag like this that like really looks great on, or when you have it filled up, but doesn't look so great when you set it down on a table, this is awesome. So let me show you now. I've put the organizer inside. It totally stands up on its own. No problem. And let me show you what it looks like in there. So you can see it inside. It's really awesome. And even if I the top still flops over, so it can still kind of have that like saggy hobo look, but it's not quite so deflated, which I think really helps with, you know, kind of the aesthetics of the outside of the purse. And it makes it easier to carry because you don't have to, this purse I have to hang it somewhere. If I go to a restaurant or whatever, I have to hang it somewhere because if I set it down, it just looks like this. So It really helps. Okay, and last but certainly not least, we're going to put it in the Dooney & Bourke Montecatini buckle slouch, which is just a smush pile of leather. You can see I have a lot of these bags because I love smushy leather. But let me show you. When I'm carrying this bag, and yes, it's slightly better when there's stuff in it, and I'm trying to get into it, and this keeps falling in on itself because these magnets are heavy, and it keeps falling in on itself while I'm trying to get into it. Sometimes I get a little frustrated. Now, I still love this bag, but that is one drawback to it, since the leather is so unstructured. So, once I put this organizer inside, and of course, this bag could stand to have a much larger organizer, but if I really want to pick one that fits in most of my bags, I think this is the size. And it definitely does help, even though it's a little too small for this bag. Now look. Look at that. What a difference. Still looks smushy and nice, but I can sit it down somewhere now. And it has kind of a shape to it. And when I try to open it, I can actually open it and it's not falling in on itself. So let me show you what that looks like in there. So I'm telling you guys, I am just as shocked as the next person, because of all the people in the world, I never ever thought that I would enjoy a bag organizer, and I so enjoy it. So I am so happy that my friend Lisa sent this one to me, and when I told her that I loved it and I was going to send it back to her and buy one of my own, she was like, just keep it. So thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate you turning me on to these wonderful bag organizers that I think are going to be fabulous for my life. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. I hope that you will take time to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like this video, and I hope you will join me for my next video. Bye!